Minor differences here and there, different tweaks internally, but externally it's physically going to be exactly the same. That's actually pretty much it. If any more info does come out, I'll definitely be posting another video to let you guys know. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. What's up guys, it's Roman here from MyInbox Official, and today we're talking about the iPhone 6s, so let's get into it. So recently there's been a ton of leaks and rumors about the upcoming iPhone, so in this case the iPhone 6s, iPhone 7, whatever they decide to call it. So let's go and take a look at everything you should expect in this upcoming phone, or phones. So first off, once again, it's going to be two phones, so the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus, or the 7 and the 7 Plus, whatever they decide to name it, not sure yet. So moving on to price for the smaller one, so the iPhone 6s, it's going to be most likely $749 unlocked, just like it is right now, and it's going to be around $199 on a 2-year term contract. But for the 6s Plus, or the 7 Plus, whatever they decide to call it, it's going to be around $859 unlocked, so which is around $299 on a 2-year term with like AT&T, Sprint, Bell, Rogers, pretty much any network offers already iPhones. So storage-wise, you should expect it to come with the standard, so 16, 64, and 128. Going up $100 each time. The leak so far has been showing us going to have the same form factor and the same design as the current iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus. The only difference is going to be internal differences. Just all the S models are only internal differences, like 5S, 4S, they're all just internal differences. So first off, the iPhone 6s is going to be a 4.7-inch 1080p display, and it's an upgrade from the 720p display that is on the iPhone 6 right now. So that's a small upgrade, but it's getting there. And then for the iPhone 6s Plus, it's going to be from a 1080p display to a 2K resolution display, which is much higher. All the current phones, all the Android phones that come out nowadays are around 2K resolution, and they look just phenomenal. So spec-wise, you expect it to come with the Apple A9 CPU, which is Apple's exclusive chip, and it's going to come with the M9 on it with it. So the M9 is the motion coprocessor, handles like accelerometer and compass and stuff like that. So yeah, and it's going to be a quad-core CPU, it's currently a dual-core CPU, which is like it's dual-core. It's 2015. It shouldn't be dual-core, and it's also going to come with 2 GB of RAM. There's also going to be upgrades to the glass on the iPhone 6s and the 6s Plus. It's going to come with most likely Gorilla Glass 4 or even possibly a Sapphire display. So it'll make it like harder to crack, harder to break when you drop it. But all phones are still going to break once you drop them. Camera-wise, you expect it to come with a 13 megapixel camera, and even possibly might be a 20 megapixel camera, but I think that's really pushing it. I believe it's going to be around 13 megapixels, along with 4K recording, slow-mo, improved image stabilization, a ton of new camera features that Apple implements in every new device, and upgrades to the current camera features, so it'll just make it look nicer than it is, take better pictures. Software-wise, you should expect it to come with iOS 9, so with iOS 9 you should expect new things such as upgrades to current Apple apps, new widgets, and also integration with iWatch. You'll be able to integrate it with your iPhone. Updated voice recognition, more languages for Siri. Overall, it's going to be very similar to iOS 8, just like iOS 5, 4, 5, 6 were all similar. I'm guessing 79 will also be very similar, just minor tweaks here and there. And also apparently it's going to have improved Touch ID, so it'll scan your finger faster, it'll lock the phone faster. And finally, the biggest rumor, it's apparently going to be waterproof. It's been leaked that it's going to have like little plugs for each port, but I don't know, I doubt it. I don't think iPhone's going to have plugs for each port, and I doubt it's going to be waterproof. Barely any phones are waterproof other than the Galaxy, like the Sport Galaxy S5 or whatever it's called. So overall, it's a very similar phone. It's going to be a very similar phone to the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus. Just minor differences here and there, different tweaks internally, but externally it's physically going to be exactly the same. That's actually pretty much it. If any more info does come out, I'll definitely be posting another video to let you guys know. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.
I can say that Android is really customizable. For example, if I don't like the icon or the theme of my device, I can download different icon packs or different launchers to further customize my phone to my liking. And on iOS, it's a really simplistic, has a user-friendly interface. It also packs a bunch of new useful iOS 8 features, so there are many advantages on both platforms, and it all depends on which one you prefer. Okay, now let's move on to the speakers. Now on the Sony Xperia Z2, this has 2 front-facing speakers, so when you're watching a video or playing a game, the sound is going to fire towards you. But on the iPhone 6, the speakers are at the bottom, so it's easy to cover up with your hand. So here's a speaker comparison between these two phones. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Similar to previous Xperia models, the Xperia Z3 is also a waterproof device. This has an IP65 and 68 rating, so this is dust resistant and this can go underwater up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. I actually made a waterproof test video of the Sony Xperia Z2, the previous model, so you can check out that video. I'll leave it in the video description. You can see all the ports on the side are covered up, so it's going to survive underwater. So if you're a person that often drops water on your phone, or if you want to record videos underwater in a swimming pool or in a beach, then the Sony Xperia is definitely the phone for you because the iPhone 6 is not waterproof. And last but not least, let's move on to the camera and the microphone quality. So the Sony Xperia Z3 has a 21.7 megapixel sensor on the back and a 2.2 megapixel sensor on the front. On the other hand, the iPhone 6 has an 8 megapixel sensor and a 1.2 megapixel sensor on the front. So with 20.7 megapixels, the Sony Xperia definitely has sharper images, more detail in the shot. Something to note is that if you're shooting in automatic mode in your Sony Xperia, it's going to automatically shoot 8 megapixel images. So you have to go to manual mode to shoot full 20.7 megapixel images. Alright, now let's move on to the video comparison. So the iPhone 6 and the Sony Xperia is able to record 1080p HD videos at 30 or 60 frames per second. The Sony Xperia is able to record 4K videos, which is 2160p. I didn't record any in this video because I'm uploading this in 1080p, but you can YouTube search and watch some 4K Sony Xperia Z3 videos. And here are some low light images and videos. So it's quite clear that the Sony Xperia Z3 shoots better video in low light compared to the iPhone 6. Alright, so this is a video test of the front-facing camera on the Sony Xperia Z3 and the iPhone 6. So first thing I noticed is that the iPhone 6 has a warmer color tone. The iPhone 6 is recording in 720p HD, and the Sony Xperia Z3 is recording in 1080p HD. So this concludes my comparison between these two flagship devices, the iPhone 6 and the Sony Xperia Z3. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also follow me on my social networks, Instagram, Google+, and Twitter. Links will be in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching once again, and I will see you in my next video.